Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.
Bye-bye.
You're now tuned into the loudest.
Get weirder and weirder every time.
973 Vibes. Come on, man. Hey, yo, it's your boy Quality Quan, a.k.a. J Smooth, the smoothest guy in the room.
Yeah, that's right.
So nice, gotta say it twice.
You dig what I'm saying? A.k.a. Quality Quan. Hey, yo, and then I got the man, the myth, the legend,
Geico.
And then, of course, I got the muscle,
Ooh.
the goon, the guy that gets you in the room, Joey J.
We need DMX bars next time when he bring up Joe.
And then I'm going, the turn up poppy, the main event, Mr. Worldwide, your poppy, Manny Fresh.
Your poppy, my poppy.
That's right. Everybody's poppy.
Yo, what's happening out there, vibers? Make sure you do what you do and like and subscribe, please.
And comment. Turn on your notifications, the little bell thing, all right? Thanks, guys.
All streaming platforms. You know, all streaming platforms. Talk to me nice. What's up, fellas?
You're not gonna win this week, Joe. Stop.
I'm not looking at that.
These guys are all in
Does this every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to go on the record as saying I was the first to say that I have a problem with gambling and fantasy and stuff like that. It has overtaken our lives.
That's fine.
The reason why I'm not looking at, I lost already, so I'm on next week now. I'm done. It's looking crazy for me.
The underdogs is definitely
Not on top.
nah.
It's a rough one.
You might want to change
You should
that
have changed the name to begin
Yeah, you
with.
should have.
I was,
That's why
but
I
then
changed mine on.
You can
I
still
was going
change
to
it.
I was going to change it, but it was looking kind of crazy because I thought it was going to be good. But I'm like, you know what?
He
I
wanted
think I'm
it to
still
end
the
up. He
underdog.
wanted to be like triumphant.
I want to try
He
out.
died in your
If I
series.
win one, it's gonna make
He died
sense.
in your series. I'm sorry, man.
Whatever.
Scooby Doo somebody to fuck with ghosts.
So I want to change it. I wanted to change it to vengeance, though.
You want to be Batman out this motherfucker.
Just want vengeance.
I feel you, yeah.
I am the knight.
Fuck everybody.
I mean, you're the one that picked your team. We didn't.
Damn, man, he just won't stop.
Damn.
Hey, I'm in
giving
that
us-
same boat, though.
What?
I'm in that same boat. My
Yeah,
team
because
is
you're
looking
doing great, right?
I'm not doing great either.
It's
not really vengeance, though, if like you're the one that got yourself in this situation.
No, so it's not. It's vengeance because all right. So everybody's kicking my ass. So now it's time for the get back. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's the climb.
Logic sounds
Man, fuck you, Joe. That one shit on my goddamn name in my dreams, Mr. I don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore. It fits more than ever.
My underdogs fit, man. Fuck that. Leave my shit alone. Don't come for me because I ain't sent for you, sir.
Fix it.
When do we go against each other?
Are you ready for the
Just
smoke?
curious because it feels like it's coming up.
I'll trade you my guys if we trade them back.
We've had those conversations. seriously.
I'm not sure when we play, but when we play,
Yeah, we can split the
I
pot.
can't. I'm not even gonna say anything because I
we
just
can
don't know
split
what
the
my team's gonna do.
It's really not much money though.
I mean, shit, it's $100 a
Hey man,
piece.
it's about this.
I know
Yeah.
we're splitting the pot.
Ego.
We should have got
The
a
couple.
trophy like I said before.
The couple.
Yeah,
For sure. It's a
we're
plot.
growing. We
Yeah.
got more. I think we should add 2 more people next year.
There's somebody watching this
Look at
right
how angry he got.
I like that, yeah.
There's somebody
like
It's
that?
gonna be hard though.
That's what makes it like.
Quarterbacks are even worse. We gotta go 1
Yes.
QB.
No, I
But the
don't
2
want
QB,
to. I
yeah,
was
I
just
know.
talking about
Yeah.
that. But the 2 is just still like
First 2 picks are going quarterbacks for sure next year.
you have to with those.
I told you, people thought I was crazy and I went quarterback early.
I was
Still
the
look
first
crazy.
I'm winning.
Who was your quarterback?
Yes.
Who was your first quarterback?
I have Aaron.
I mean, but that wasn't like that early.
That wasn't a
No,
great
but I
goal.
picked.
was it?
I
At
picked.
great
65 years old.
Yeah.
I picked up. I
One
mean,
pick. And then David Carr.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Derek. I got
He
Derek.
picked Derek too.
But
David
then,
also.
you know, you got to cover. You got to cover the bye week. So I picked up
not mad at it.
golf.
You got a good. You
Golf
got a good
was a good
lineup, man.
pick.
We all
I got
got
golf.
decent
He was still
lineups.
out there.
He's
him up.
solid enough.
Yeah. So next week he'll be playing. He'll be
I
starting.
guess we'll see, man. I'm hoping that this is a good week for me. I'm the last guy with a chance tonight.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot.
Decent
I won this one already.
Decent
Sorry,
spot.
Joe, but
Yeah.
just need my tickets to come in.
Well, fellas, let's get to the tunes,
Yeah, we'll
please.
get to the
get to the
tunes. Let's get to the
tunes.
tunes. The reason why I like you guys.
Yeah, man, come on. But you know what, Joey, break it in, man, because this is our first time listening to a
He
beat.
does this to you every time.
Album.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got the next one. You got
I
this
enjoy
one.
it.
Oh,
You got the good. You got the easy one.
You got the easy one. You got the easy one.
I'll
So
go next.
this is Louie by Kenny Beats. This is your first. You guys never heard of Kenny Beats before?
No.
I'm surprised that I had.
That's why I was so confused. I didn't know how to explain because I thought it was just like so. I was like, oh,
I'm glad you
Kenny
didn't. I'm
Beats.
glad you said absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because it was just so. It was so explanatory. I guess because like he's like really popular, like
You can
in
see
the
why.
producer community.
Yeah.
like internet and shit like that. Twitch, like he'll do like beat battles with producers.
Yeah.
And then like the winner gets like equipment and shit like that. He'll host that.
That's dope. I don't have a Twitch.
I didn't look into that.
But he's like big on YouTube and shit. Like
Yeah,
he
nah,
has
this
like
guy
YouTube
is-
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of shit. He has a tape with Denzel Curry. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's only like 31 years old too.
Yeah, he's a young guy too. Yeah.
Young guy.
Very young.
So this was like his first time I think releasing a project that's just him.
Yeah.
And just the beats, essentially. This came out. So he found out his dad had pancreatic cancer. He was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
That just made me
And this
feel
is
so
during
bad
COVID.
for you.
Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough.
I was worried. Yeah, I was
Is his
like,
dad
shit.
named Louie?
This is don't joke
Is
yet,
his
guys.
name after? Is this name after his dad?
That part was always
Did
confusing.
you
No,
not listen
no,
to the song?
No.
Yeah.
To answer
Yeah.
you, no. To answer you, no.
Yeah,
okay.
It's his
He
name.
gives like a whole like intro
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
It's
it was
like
kinda-
4 intros.
Yeah.
know
But
it's
it
not
was
his
heartfelt
dad.
as
I knew it
hell,
was-
It
bro.
was.
That's what
Yeah.
really was like. Okay, so the intro. I'll just jump in right
do
quick.
your thing,
That
yeah.
Right,
intro was is obviously this whole album is sort of dedicated to his
Yes.
dad. It's a compilation because you hear the samples and things like that he used. It's a compilation of mixtapes that his dad used to.
This guy did his
I got
fucking
you, man. My
research.
fucking guy, bro. This
guy.
So
This guy.
it's
He's one of the
dope.
good
Son.
ones.
It's dope. It's see, this is where we
Straight from
get
the pages of the source.
But I mean, hey, man, this guy, I fell in love with him after listening to this, man. And that story right there made me like, all right, let me stop fucking around with this guy. Like, give it a real listen. Then he bring up his mom. You can obviously tell they're not together anymore. But I mean, it's life, man.
Your
It's fucking
mom
life.
called you.
You feel me? Yeah, that kind of make me like, damn. I hope me and Jay are like that. Like when our kids get older. and shit.
it's hard not to think of your father once you hear that
Honestly,
story
man, you
and
just
then
think
you're listening
about
to this.
your family.
Yeah.
And when you listen, it's a lot of feel good songs on this fucking
Yes.
album, yeah.
Right.
And if I want to just throw out my comparison, when I first heard this, I'm like, I question where he got this guy from. So I'm like, this sounds like us sitting in New York in a bar, a lounge somewhere, and you just hear earworm music. Like, it's not a hit.
It's in the
not some,
background.
but it's
Right.
in the background. It's fucking good. His whole album is just like that to me.
Mood music.
Yeah,
mood
really good music.
yeah.
People make the joke like this would be big for the lo-fi hip hop stations for sure. Kind of
Oh
thing.
shit! Yeah, I can see that.
A little study music thing. going on.
Damn, that's a Z100. Like,
No,
like,
no. That was the Quiet Storm.
That's what it is. The Quiet Storm.
yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of Kenny G and shit sprinkled in between. Flutes and shit.
So I'll be
Yeah.
bad
Who wants
guy.
to go?
Here we go. Please. After
Because
we
at
talk about his
first-
cancerous father.
Yeah, so I should have probably went first. So I said I'm gonna feel bad about my review.
All right.
Because the first thing I was gonna say is, Joe, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
That's a
Just a
quick draw.
Quick draw.
Yeah.
I put it on.
Yeah.
I'm working this shit, doing some paid
It
work.
wasn't the mood for it.
Where are the lyrics?
Yes, the first thing that came to my
He
mind.
did say it's a beat album.
I said, hold on.
I didn't
Is
catch
it,
that part either.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Cause I'm like, that's a long fucking intro, bro. Cause it's literally like the first 3 songs. It sounds like it's an intro.
Yeah,
So-
they flow crazy.
So I'm like, am I bugging? So I go, put it up on Spoofy on Spotify. I'm looking at the words. I'm like, well, there's fucking words, but I don't hear fucking words.
It's a different frequency. That's what
So I'm like, no, I gotta get my ears checked. Like, I gotta punch out of work. What the fuck is going on?
I gotta leave.
I gotta leave. There's something going
I'm
on.
driving, so you need to hear shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. Yeah. So I'm like, I hear the first song. I'm like, beats ain't bad. Let me give it another listen.
Right.
Listening to it again. I caught on. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a Beats album.
Yeah.
The nigga's name is Kenny Beats.
I'm kind of waiting for a lyric too. When you're looking for one, it's weird.
Said, where's the bars at? Where's it? I know it's
So
coming.
the second time, like midway through the second, I'm like, am I bugging? Because Spotify has just not audio.
The lyrics.
Instrumentals. They got
Instrumentals.
just
Okay.
instrumentals.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
With
saying,
the
yeah.
words.
I picked the wrong album.
So I'm like, I picked the wrong album.
Somewhere here, yeah.
So I put, yeah. It's like, no, it's the only one available.
Yeah.
And I listened to it. Then I did look into. I didn't look into the whole. I didn't get that deep with the pancreatic cancer and all that stuff.
That's deep.
Just, I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole.
You don't know. You don't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Right.
You know. So I'm like, all right.
Set him up.
When I heard it, yeah, he set me up for failure right there. I should have went for. I should have definitely went for. No, I would have been more of an assoul.
Yeah.
Wait, am I less of an asshole? More
I should
of an
wait
asshole?
till you
No,
get
you
your
good.
score.
When you
and
don't
then
know.
it's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
Tell me in the
You don't
comments.
know.
I really don't care if you think I'm an asshole or not. I'm your asshole. So yeah, so I
Guy
listened
comes
to
on,
it.
picks bad shirts still. Shirt.
Yeah, shirt, bro.
Yeah, the shirt police.
Yeah,
and shit.
shirt, bro. Well, if you want to talk about my shirt, guys, this is Jen Chosen. It's from my church.
Ooh, show love.
Yeah. So, yeah. So the second time, well, like the third time that I heard it, and I was actually able to actually pay attention to it, it's definitely something you just hear in the background.
Yeah.
Right.
You in the crib or something like that. Definitely a mood. I could definitely see myself, nice drink, chilling, maybe in the backyard. But when you start reading, because that's another thing, I actually had to read the lyrics because it's kind of so jumbled in. It's like, oh shit, this shit, it's got something there.
There's a story
There's
somewhere.
definitely-
Yeah.
Very repetitive.
Yeah.
But
That's
I get it
what
because it's
an
beats.
instrumental. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, so I get it. But the stuff, I did find it very sweet when he was talking to his pops about his name and how he called him
That's the
Lionel
Louie.
and all, like
Yeah.
Louie. Like that was beautiful. This is
I just
cool.
pictured Manny pacing back and forth in his house like,
The fuck are they
doesn't make
saying?
fucking sense.
Yeah, like I have to sit down. Put the baby to sleep. I got shit to do. But I will say I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will give my rating.
We can tell.
I'll give my rating after that. But I will say Family Tree is my shit. Leonard's my shit. Even though Leonard, for me, kind of went into the next three, I thought it was all one song.
Okay.
Hold My Hand, I definitely dig that. You gotta, if you read the lyrics, that is very deep. And Last Words for me, those are very, very good songs.
Okay.
Added them to the playlist.
Yeah. For this record, Kenny Beats record, I thought it was dope. I feel like we at Joe's apartment, he got the visuals on, and we setting up for a party or some shit like that, and we just chilling, vibing and drinking. That's the kind of album that this is for me. Yeah, I like Hooper. Big fan of Hooper. Like me and G was discussing Drop 10.
Yeah. Drop 10 was yeah.
Where's that? The whole time Drop 10, we're thinking it's a Michael Jackson sample.
Yeah.
It's not a Michael Jackson
Yeah, that's
sample.
not Mike's. That's not Mike.
What is
Totally
it?
blew my mind.
But
It's,
that's a good beat maker when you could think and correlate it to something else.
Yeah, because I knew
and it's
it,
a hit.
Yeah, I knew it automatically from one of my favorite rappers rapping
He
over it
forced
on the
us to listen to
mixtape. So
You gotta hear this shit.
the sample is the sample is of Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor, and
It was
what's
like,
yeah.
Foster Silver's.
Foster Silver's name?
Yeah.
I was like, so now we had to do homework. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, who came out first? Who's biting who?
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be the next Mike. Because
Yeah.
I could have sworn this was the Jackson 5. But
It
no,
looks
this
like
is
a
his sample.
clone. Like if you made it, you know what it actually looks like? He looks like the alien Mike that they had in.
Black Dynamite?
Yes. Yeah.
Black
Like it would be a
Dynamite.
weird clone. Like that's bro. The kid looked like it could be Mike. So they were just beating every child they could and singing back in the day, you know. But
it
that made us like damn, really look into that track.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
He did a great job with it, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
a
No,
good
he
job
did
with
great,
that
man.
sample.
He did great.
Honestly, it was dope. Big fan of that. I like Really Really is cool.
Really?
Really? I like the beginning. I like the story. I don't know how I mixed it up with him. Like, is that his father's name? But whatever. But yeah,
It's
the name-
easy to miss
Yeah,
because
because
of
it was
how
an
they're
interesting
speaking.
story.
Yeah,
because it is
yeah,
cut up
yeah.
also.
You know what
too.
you have to do?
Yeah.
You have to go to Spotify and look at the words and read it as it's going.
Yeah, but Leonard it's a beat album. So
Leonard.
He does that every
Leonard.
time.
I like
You must
the
know a
joints.
guy named Leonard.
Yeah,
man.
you got
Leonard.
Oh, it's just he knows it's an asshole way to say Leonard. That's why.
Leonard.
Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard.
Leonard. Oh,
Just keep saying it, nigga. It works. It's hilarious.
But then it was cool. It's a movement. I like this joint. I mean, I ain't got nothing too bad to say about it. You know what I mean? This will be. I started to freestyle a little bit.
So you make you almost want to.
That's how you like. That's how you know if you like it. Or not. Let me see if I can rock to it. Let me see if I can rock to it. And then I rock to it. I sound horrible. So I was like,
it's a
just
reminder.
need to stick to the mic. Just listen.
Let me not spark up my LimeWire just yet.
Just reviews. That's it. That's what I need to stick to. But yeah,
That's good.
Dope.
That's good.
That's cool, man. Well, I'll jump right into it. Let you finish this thing off. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, looking into this, the story got me. I was a little confused as well because I didn't know. I was like, I'm not gonna look into this dude first. I want to just hear this shit like just straight off the rip. And I could quickly tell. I'm like, all right, nobody's saying much, so I just got to be like Beats. And then it continues. So. Around my second listen, that's where I really like dove into it. So parentheses, that's like common. Like I could hear artists on different one of these
definitely
beats.
a lot of.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell his influences from like his dad's. His dad's got to be a dope ass dude first of all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just for him to have all of this in him as a young man. Right. Hold My Head, I gotta give it to Kanye. I could hear Kanye on that. If Kanye didn't make that beat, he would be on that type of track. So They Say, it's just hilarious intro because I give it to. It sound like Vote for Pedro. Like my man is on there. You know, but that's a nice beat on that one. Family Tree is probably my favorite song.
Yeah, Family Tree.
Like honestly, it for many reasons. The way it begins and how he curses out your entire family. It's hilarious. Like I'm
your
driving
mama,
down,
your
bro,
auntie, your
like,
brother.
bro, I'm driving down Chancellor Ave with my windows open. I'm like, yeah, word, like, this is a little fucked up. So I'm like, okay, let me. But it's
That motherfucker mad at somebody.
Eternal was a nice little song. It's an old school, like a Beatles beat to me. I like that shit. Drop 10 like kind of blew my mind. Like I just knew that was gonna be a Jackson 5 song. I didn't even look it up the first time I heard it. Right. Rotten was probably the last song I really liked on the album. If it gave like a D'Angelo feel. But this dude, I love the way he just like his use of different instruments. You could tell he has a wide scope and feel for music. I just want to see this dude win because this is like. Yeah, you know, he's dope, man. He's dope. This is really good, man. This is something I will just play
because it's quick to listen to. It's like 30 minutes.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
That's probably the shortest album we'll listen to. Honestly, it is 30 minutes.
It's a quick one.
Yeah. So you throw it on and just let it play.
A bunch of tracks.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Like 18 tracks.
Is it that? Yeah, I was gonna say 15, 17.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot, man.
I feel like he's shopping, yeah. Like when you put beats out, like
that's
shopping,
what I
like
feel.
see,
well, that's what
he gonna call you.
That's what I thought was gonna like. All right, well, he's got to like be making beats for other people or like something, which I'm sure he is, but he probably hasn't cut on. But like, I'm just a whole album, my pops, a whole situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
he worked with Vince Staples.
He works with a lot of different artists. Like
you can tell by how good this shit.
Yeah.
Like he is seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
He's more of the like the internet kind of rappers right now, the ones that are like, you know, not the
SoundCloud, got you.
Like, you know, the Vince Staples, like you said, Denzel Curry's, those kind of guys that they got a really big cult following and stuff like that. Like he's doing it the right way. But yeah, I was pretty impressed by it.
I was very
At first I was like, okay, it's cool, listen, blah, blah, blah. But I think today is when it really started hitting me.
Yeah.
The weather was
you
good
definitely
today.
You definitely got to hear it a couple of times. You got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
Your story makes so much sense. It is mute music. Yeah. And not kind of like working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you like chilling at work.
You know,
depends on what kind of work you're doing. Yeah. If you're working, you don't want to listen to this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is for after work.
Yeah.
You driving home, feeling good.
You can throw it on.
Sun's out. Sun is out. Sunroof, doing your thing.
I like the cover a lot. I feel like the cover.
Absolutely.
The cover is definitely
artwork.
That shit is dope.
It's just dope.
With the trees and all that,
But yeah, today was like when it really hit me. It reminded me of like back when I used to listen to Jay Dilla, Madlib a lot, where it's just the whole tape. You throw it on with Jay Dilla. You could, you know, it's just beats, but he gets the story going.
Absolutely.
From those beats.
Yeah.
That was what I definitely got reminded of here. I like Still a lot. Still, probably my favorite track on this. I think, oddly enough, like the second half of the album is when it really starts hitting for me.
I feel like that. I honestly know the first three is
the first three.
The first three.
What is it? Parentheses.
It's slowed down. Yeah.
Kind of like.
parentheses, hold my head.
Hold my head
And
is
so they
definitely-
say,
yeah.
is that family tree is good too, but I feel like it changes at family tree.
I think I just get
not
so
bad.
excited when Still got done. I just
I
like
feel
that
you.
one so
Yeah,
much.
it turns it back up.
Fucking still, run it again.
Yes, I like 5 times to listen to it today.
Yeah.
And then going into the next track, and then Turn I like a lot, like you mentioned. Yeah,
Eternal was dope for me.
I liked Hot Hand, Rotten. Yeah, just this whole thing. It was a nice, very chill listen.
Easy.
Definitely, yeah, I listened to it a bunch of times.
I mean, it's only 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly. You don't mind running it back though, for me at least.
Right.
So no, I was pleasantly surprised by this.
Yeah.
Because when I've heard his beats on other rapper stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, this guy can actually really produce.
Right.
Like, you
Yeah.
see the
He got
videos
skills.
too of him putting beats together.
Skills definitely come through. That's
Yeah.
undeniable. Skills definitely come through.
His range. It's
Yeah.
a lot of good to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I was pretty impressed by this. I'm definitely gonna keep listening to this one.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I can't wait to have a dinner party and put this shit on.
Right,
just,
right,
I'm
that's
just
the vibe.
just chill day and shit. Yeah.
Some grown man shit.
Some wine flowing.
Where's that funky tune
Yeah.
coming from?
Because you don't get a lot of beat tapes anymore.
No,
too.
you don't. Yeah.
So it's always nice to hear it.
Yeah.
I was a big instrumental guy in high school, so just a nice little
There's
flash
no
in the past.
age range on these either. These aren't like your
Nah, you
trap
can-
beats. These ain't your trap. These
Nah,
are not gonna
yeah.
get your trap beats. This is like
You can play this for
is nice
years and
music.
years to come and still be relevant
these gonna
one
age
and
well.
still be good.
They're gonna age
yeah.
well. Yeah.
So Ravens, fellas, let me see what you guys thinking.
It's a good idea. You're done with it, huh, Smooth? Okay.
Oh damn, y'all wanted to keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I was
just joking.
You want to go first since you bring it up?
Should I go first?
I mean,
You want to go last?
I would like to go last.
Oh goddamn!
Nah, I ain't got
I'll
shit
go
to say, nothing
first.
crazy. Go ahead.
I'll go first. 8.3.
Ooh, I like that.
I really liked it.
guns blazing.
I
It's
really like
it's
it.
around an 8 for me. It might be closer to that, yeah, but yeah, definitely.
There's a
around
lot of
for sure.
familiarities with these beats.
Yeah.
I got a lot of
It just
good
feels
feels.
so well. Yes,
got a
I
lot
was
of
in
good
such a
feels,
good mood
bro.
today.
Yeah,
this
bro.
morning.
It's a good feel.
Words.
They definitely weren't feeling this. We don't
That's
like,
good. I'm glad.
We don't like this half
God
of the
bless
table.
you, Kenny. Don't listen to these guys.
I didn't say anything.
Not yet.
Yeah, just, it was just good. Yeah, just feeling like other things were going
I'm
well.
voting with my heart. Yeah.
It
You
just-
said
it
this is
just
a
added
good
on.
time of life for me right
Yes.
now.
It was-
Don't
just
fuck
added
this up
to
for me,
it.
guys.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
You give it a number? You didn't give it a number. You gonna skip?
I give it 8. Yeah,
Oh, just straight.
I'll give it like an 8.
Solid 8.
Okay,
Yeah,
solid
solid
8.
Yeah, it can go. I see it going up the more I listen to it.
Right.
That's another thing. The more you listen to it, it's definitely
Yeah.
definitely. So when I first heard it, motherfucking 2. Just being honest. So when I first, because I legit, I was like, no, I'm gonna save it for the show.
These words.
Yeah,
words.
I was like, what the fuck is? Well, it's because I was really thrown for a loop. Like,
Yeah. You expected something
yeah,
different.
because
He
you
was
know,
thrown for a loop because there were too many loops.
oh,
Ooh, that was a good one.
That's
bum, bum, bum. I see what you did there. Nah, but when I first heard it, I definitely would have given it like a 2 or 3, just because it's like, alright, it's cool beats or whatever. But you know, if I'm listening to music, but when I heard it 2 or 3 times, and then I didn't have to be focused on work and you know doing the run around all that shit. I'm like, alright, let's give it another listen. I'm like, nah, this shit. You know, it hits. It got some beats. The range, you know, like we all say, you know, it's definitely an album that's gonna last. So after hearing everything like that, to be fair, I'm not gonna give it an 8. You know, 7, 8, maybe 7.8.
Calls like, all right, guys.
That's on my opinion.
I'll be the oddball out.
When I hear when I hear 7, it's like I almost don't like it, and that's
get it.
fine.
Just 'cause it's
That's
7.
fine. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that.
No, I like it.
I'm just saying, if I'm rating, let me say it better like that. If I'm rating, if that don't gotta be
And I don't
yours,
like
it
that
ain't
bitch is getting a
everybody's.
4 or 3.
I know that to be true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like the whole
think I
1
gave
in 10
a 4 already.
still the
You
weird
definitely
system.
have.
I feel like the 1 in 10 is still a weird system. I'm used to 5 mic swords thing. You know what I'm saying? It's 1 to 5.
Don't give us enough to wiggle room.
But no,
not
I'm
a
with
lot
it.
of it,
I'm
yeah.
with it. But I'm just saying, I think 7 is good though.
If you're thinking like that,
Seven's in that bracket, yeah.
7 is
7 is
good.
good.
7
I
is
think
good.
7. I say 7.8 because 7 is. I'll definitely hear it again.
I feel you.
Or I
It's
won't
good.
mind if it come back on.
Yeah, you're
You're
right.
But I'm not
throw something at the
clamoring.
radio.
I'm not clamoring for more Kenny Beats.
Throw some Lenny Louie on.
Kenny
Lenny
Beats is
on.
back. I'm like, nah, I'm not.
It reminds me of like GTA Radio too a little bit. I can
God
see
damn,
Yo, you hit the fucking nail on the head.
That is true. A little bit, son.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was a good one, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't doing
Just
job
hit me
lines
right
with
now.
homies. Yeah. Doing Survivor
Yo,
mode.
throw on that Kenny
We
Beats
all
on.
know, yo, that's exactly what they say. Kenny Beats coming up next on the vibe.
In the waiting room waiting and shit.
Yeah.
Waiting for the game to load up, getting the guns
Wait
ready.
for motherfucker to come and shit.
You know how to cut a record. I think I'm gonna give it. I'm staring between. I was thinking about 6.5, but I like the story. I like the storytelling in the album, so I'll give it a solid 7. I'll give it a solid 7. I was staring from 6.5 to a solid 7. It's beats, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I
not bad.
No, I usually listen to beats, but like it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
but
It's an acquired taste, too.
Acquired taste.
Joke it, man.
Great
Like,
artwork.
somebody's gonna give this a fucking 10.
Great artwork. I love beats. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Solid work, guys.
So overall, it gets about an 8.
We're going to throw an average, yeah.
For average.
Good job, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny.
It's good, yeah.
Holla at us,
Stay in
Kenny.
these
My
streets,
people
man.
holla at your people, you know what I'm saying?
It'll be me. It won't
I'll
be
send the
anyone
email,
else.
all right?
Maybe Joe.
You want to lead us into
When
the
he
next one?
says our
for
people,
sure.
he means us.
Yeah, he's just talking about, yeah.
Y'all couldn't let the shit go, huh? They couldn't let it go. It was good. Never let me live and shit. But okay, bet it.
It sounded good. It sounded good,
You
bro.
made us listen to a song because of this man.
You
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah,
You
it's
liked
It's a
it.
good song, but
liked it.
That sounded so
That's the meaning, baby.
wrong.
that's what he does.
you liked
They did. They like it. But anyway, hey.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. 25th anniversary of
right.
My Way.
I like it.
Usher's
My Way.
second studio album, ladies and gentlemen. Came out on September 16th, 1997. Critically acclaimed. Hey, 6 times platinum.
I don't know about critically acclaimed.
Not critically acclaimed?
I don't know about that.
It's a lot of pluses. I don't know about. Yeah, okay. We'll get. I guess we could break some things down.
Anyway, you got it's Monica's on there, Jermaine Dupree. We got
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Kim on there. Basically, a monster '90s R&B album for Usher. Second album, pretty good.
Monster, pretty good.
Fucking out of 100, but it's alright.
So no, he got this
Classic,
is like
classic, but one of the most forgettable ones.
I wouldn't say it's claimed a classic.
take it
You think
on
it's claimed a
you, man.
classic? I don't.
This is a classic.
No,
So what?
it's a personal classic
It's
for
a
the person.
personal classic.
It's definitely a personal
It's a
classic.
Stan's
for me,
classic.
I never said
Not
that.
for me.
This is a
Personally, it's not
Stan's
mine. It's not my
hood
classic.
classic.
Yeah, it's not a classic.
Peanut will fuck you up, son.
But 6 times platinum is
No
really
Peanut
good.
do.
Yeah.
But this is not. This is honestly I was a young kid, but Usher wasn't great to me until like later on. To be honest.
When you actually,
Having sex.
enough.
You didn't hit his stride
yeah,
until like the
yeah.
thud album, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
When I was
but
looking
you got
at
all right. Stop tearing
When I
this
was
shit
looking
down.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But these
Wow.
singles,
I'm just going off the numbers.
Every song on
These-
here is a fucking hit.
you gotta slow down. You gotta relax.
He just talked about
He just
Kenny like
bullshit.
that.
He bullshit.
He said he's speaking on this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's words. It's human being words.
Could we say that? But these are 3 classic singles, though. Could we say that?
100%. I don't know about 3.
I don't know about 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2.
You make me-
Solid.
Alright.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow. You make
My
me
way.
wanna. My way.
You make me wanna. Is
I
that
don't
not
think.
the 3
I don't
biggest?
think My Way's a classic.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's
don't
talking
think so.
numbers. He's talking.
He's
numbers.
talking.
You talking
We're
numbers? I'm talking
feel.
about real.
We're talking about feel. I
Throw
feel
this
you.
bitch on in the
but
back
I agree
room.
with him number wise.
Right.
I agree with him number
Number
wise.
wise, yeah, nah, yeah.
Feel like if we put that shit, of course we'll know it word for
Oh,
word,
of
and
course.
everybody that watches our show knows it word for
I
word.
think for
Yeah,
for
My
you
Way
guys,
is slow,
you guys
nice and
were-
slow.
I was
It's
like
being
birds.
I was
played.
like 3.
Numbers.
I was 8.
My Way was
so-
just the fucking title name of the fucking track.
Yeah.
It was another
Right.
good song. I'm not gonna call it a classic.
Compared to You Make Me Wanna,
Yes.
it's not
Okay.
even close. I think that's where I'm at. You Make Me
Okay.
Wanna, like I said earlier today, it still sounds like fresh. Like it's,
Yeah, it did.
like I could throw that on
Make me want is a
constantly.
fucking classic. That is.
Nice
Okay,
and-
I can see what it. I can
Nice
see
and
what
slow.
it.
When you think of Usher, Nice and Slow is one of the 2
Yeah,
songs
yeah,
you think of
yeah.
too. So,
So
that's
those are the 2 classics. So
Yeah.
My Way is not a classic.
they're triple platinum songs.
Yeah.
Jeez, God, look at this guy, man.
All right.
Who is this guy?
Somebody wants to do
That ain't
research.
Jesse.
I want those
That ain't
draws.
Jesse.
So we
You don't
got.
need to do anything just to get them.
Looks like it.
Honestly, man, I'm on it, man. I'm on it, man. I'm shooting J's. So let's talk about this too. He redid the cover.
He redid the cover.
He redid the cover.
I was gonna say.
That's not the same gentleman, but it looks like the same. He looks like a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
The guy looks good, bro.
Yeah.
When you look at the anniversary,
It's like, damn, that's some
edition,
clear shit for
bro,
1997.
Yeah, you
Right.
can tell though it's a difference. You know why? Because you got the
Photoshop,
little.
bro.
This grew in just like mine. I knew it was gonna come.
Photoshop,
Eventually,
airbrushing
Man,
probably
he
going up.
drew in.
Mine
That
just
shit
like
is
me.
drew in, man.
That's drawn in. Yeah, that is drawn
That
in,
shit is
bro.
drawn
That
in.
is drawn. But you can tell it's a difference. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks exactly like pretty much the same, bro.
Oh, you guys got
Oh, he
the-
looks good.
the
Doppelganger.
25th anniversary one.
That's
I-
why.
I
Okay.
listened to
You got the
original.
No, it's fine. It's the exact
on
same
Apple
shit,
Music, it doesn't pop up the original one now.
It just-
I didn't like
took
listening
down.
to
The
new one.
25th, like he said though, that's
Yeah.
something else I wanted to piggyback on.
Right.
You said it came out September 16th, 1997. It came out the 25th came out September 16th, 2022. He dropped it on the same day, which was dope.
that's cool.
Right.
It's very dope. You know what I'm saying? And he looks exactly the same. And you know what I'm saying? All the tracks are the same except he added 5.
They did like
bathing
remixes. Of,
Yeah, he added 3.
Well, I can't speak on those 'cause I didn't hear them.
The extended is on there.
I didn't bother.
I didn't
Bro,
like
they're the
any
same.
of them. Yeah.
Let's just
It's
talk
the same
about it.
shit.
I did not like them.
I did not like them.
because you didn't have to do that. though.
Yeah, we already had.
You had
the
10
feeling
solid
towards-
tracks.
You got the Tiny Desk
Right?
thing too. That's what that was.
It's a wait, are we? Does
The actual,
I did
the
the
actual original
was
has
10
10
Because we
tracks.
said we're
10
doing
So
The
we
original has
include-
10 tracks.
But I'm
10
saying
tracks.
The extended version of You Make Me Want, is that included?
It's on
Yes,
there,
it
yeah.
is. It is.
I
It
don't
is.
like that one.
That's
I
what
don't like any of
That's
those.
what pushed it
I
over
don't
40
like that
minutes.
extra.
I don't like any of those
don't
new
like that
tracks,
shit.
man. And
You
just
kept
because
that
you
shit.
didn't have to.
Well,
like,
I'm glad
they're not
I didn't
bad
listen to those
songs.
fuckers.
Oh, yeah,
They're not
but-
bad songs.
I
Bro.
know, but I know this
Honestly,
all-
watch the Tiny Desk. That's better than those tracks.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, his
It's-
Tiny Desk shit was viral, bro.
It's basically
Yeah,
produced
viral
by
moments.
Babyface and Jermaine Dupree, by the way. I just
Yeah,
want to throw
yeah,
that out
yeah.
there. Yeah, little gem right there.
Babyface's
They've
influence
been in his
to
corner.
Usher is
Yeah, they've been in his
obvious,
corner
bro.
forever.
Yeah,
Right.
bro. Like you can hear him in, like that was his Yala. You know what I'm saying? That was his dude.
Right.
Let me get him on my side.
Yeah, yeah, and then Babyface knew like this little boy can sing,
He
man.
got it.
Got it.
He
So
got it.
let's talk.
And he's
let's
going to
talk.
do it his way.
But you know what? Like you said, first track off the bases, You Make Me Wanna.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
start off
It's
strong.
crazy.
You started
Come on
real
now.
strong with
Come
that.
on now, you couldn't have started that any better.
Come on, weren't we just saying that shit in Vegas not too long ago? Was that
Yeah,
that
we
song?
were singing a lot of Usher in Vegas.
That was
He talking about
Usher,
in
yeah.
that van though. I know what he talking about.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
that?
It
It
was
was
in the van.
one of these records,
can't
yo.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But make you.
I think it was You Make Me.
Yeah, it was You Make You Wanna.
It was.
Because it was on the way to,
And we sang it at the wedding. At Mo's wedding.
Well, me and Mo. Oh, sure, yeah. Me and Mo, this was the big R&B boom. That's when right around this time, B2K,
Yeah.
Mature, all the motherfuckers was,
Yeah.
you know, well, towards the 10 under this because it was like
I know
early
what you're saying
2000s.
though. Good time.
But yeah, this is for me, feeling wise, not number wise.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell it's
No,
how you
like
feel.
joint?
my
It's your
way.
joint?
We pissed him off with my way.
Well, this is-
I like my way.
This is right when I started,
it.
you know, the flowering ladies.
Yeah,
You know, so
your way.
Wait a minute. How old are you?
Your way.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Old
Let's not
enough.
talk about that.
Old
Okay.
enough.
He didn't go to your birthday that year. That's why.
You see that, right? His back.
He forgot the year.
Motherfucker went last year. Still don't remember.
Fucking
God
back
damn.
issues, man. I'm telling
Jesus
you,
Christ.
man.
But yo, starting out right out the gate, my way. Just like me, I like me personally.
They should have left that shit off the album.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
It's a skipper. It's a skipper. I give you that.
Kim did her thing,
It's
bro.
a
He just
skipper.
really doesn't like Lil Kim.
I
on
don't
it.
like the fuck. Lil Kim need to leave that racket. He didn't need her for that.
He didn't,
But at the
no,
time,
'cause
he
I was gonna
needed
say
it.
that at the time. I'm not
She
even
was
gonna
on
say
fire
that,
back
but at
then.
the time she was, and
She
bro,
was still
that was
Kim.
a
She's
dope
not- she
ass
wasn't the
verse at
troll.
the time, bro.
Yo.
Listen to the verse and think about the '90s. That was a tard ass verse.
I don't know if I got the wrong packet or some shit
It's
like
'cause y'all
that.
got
It was
that
censored like a
2015
motherfucker. I'm like, yo, what is she
Listen.
saying?
Little Kim sounds good there, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not a
Just
huge.
like me.
Yeah.
Ken, that shit was trash.
You don't like that song either?
I like that. I get what you're saying about
It's a
Lil' Kim.
skippable song. Yeah,
it's a
man. It's a
I'm not
definitely
even
skippable.
going. I call it one of my favorites.
It's a downgrade from You Make Me Want It.
Definitely. Should have saved that to the middle.
Yeah.
To the
Right off
middle,
the cliff.
maybe.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
towards
just
the
hide
end.
it in there a little bit better.
Throw it in there.
Well, he wanted to.
Honestly, that's very
He
accurate.
wanted to
You
have
gotta
his
hide.
little hard track. You know,
You had
Usher like
to.
his
Back
little-
then, you had to.
Right, right.
He said, I got goggles on my cover.
Yeah,
I gotta
you had to
get
goggles.
Son, I'm about to kill you.
Bro, I had them Oakley goggles.
You could have kept that
I was
shit
out
off
there
the
looking
record.
I did
crazy.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
I had the
off the
Oakley
record.
joints,
It's terrible.
$80.
Fucking
new one.
spat.
It's gonna be my Halloween
He
costume.
picks it back up, nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Yeah.
There
Still
we
have
go.
that outfit
One me
right
right
now.
back over.
Don't worry.
That's how GG used to
wanted to.
look.
Wedding outfit.
Let me find.
Yeah, that was.
Let me
that was
find my
me.
goggles.
Yeah, nice and
Those
slow.
are the steps Manny built. The stairs are built.
Oh yeah, the stairs are built. With that
Christmas
fucking
gift.
hammer. The gift that keeps on giving.
It
Slow
meant so
jams.
much to me.
I like slow
Yeah,
jams.
yeah,
Jams.
yeah.
That was
It's a
yeah.
hit.
That was
It's a
good.
hit.
My Way, you guys, I don't know.
I mean,
why
it's
you guys don't
a
like
great
it.
song, man. It's a great song.
It's a very
It just
poppy
didn't
song.
go
Pop song.
triple
Yeah.
platinum like the
Yeah.
other two. The other
Yeah.
two went triple platinum.
Yeah,
same
it's a
night.
very poppy song. It was for those, teenagers.
And it's always a hard thing when you name a track after the album too, because it's always like
That's always a downfall.
Yeah,
like,
it's always
yeah.
yeah. It's a little bit like too on the nose.
yeah. Roll credits.
Yeah, exactly.
Comeback is another skippable, but it's a good song. It's a good song.
I feel you. I did like that.
I've never seen this one's passion out of a man.
I'm just saying.
This is around
the time,
career.
you know?
That's when you know women.
This is his career.
What was I doing at
That
that
was an
time?
R&B
This is his sex
shit.
playlist. This is on your sex playlist.
Oh, for sure. Every motherfucking
Nice and
song.
slow, yeah.
Yeah, every motherfucking
He
song.
starts off with My Way.
Wait. He started the song in his car. He said, "Oh shit!"
I was waiting for somebody to suggest this.
Kenny, you ain't shit.
I can hold you. Only have to hear this once. Now I was already back in
I mean,
the
yeah,
saddle.
this right here is all of this.
Because it's on so many of my playlists that
Church
come back.
playlist.
Yeah, come back. That's my shit.
Yeah.
I will.
I like I Will a lot.
I will.
Yeah.
That was a
track.
skippable for me.
I thought it was fun.
Good track.
That was good.
Let's
Jack.
get
Yeah.
the shit out
Very
of that
good.
song.
Very well put together. Fuck it. Bedtime.
Is that the one with the
Bedtime's
Isley
good.
brother sample on it?
Nah,
Which
that's
one is that
coming.
one?
That's
Oh, okay.
coming.
Bedtime. Love bedtime.
Bedtime's good.
Bedtime. I mean, listen, ladies. Tell your man to play bedtime.
He was young too, man.
Yeah,
She
he was young. One Day You'll Be Mine.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the
the
footsteps.
Isley
in the dark,
That's
yeah.
that's a little bit of a
Yeah.
hit and miss, but
I feel like
it's a good.
I feel like he got safe. He was a safe
You know what
because
saved
we
them?
know the beat.
The Isleys.
Yeah, the sample.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
sample.
the other thing on some of these tracks with the samples.
Yeah.
It brought me
It was a few
back
more
to like my
samples
J.
in.
Cole problem where
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you're not.
California Love.
Yeah, it's like it's a little too soon
Yes,
to be.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and California
Sam
Love was
Been
like
safe.
maybe like 4 years
Never
old at the
liked
time.
that
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
song.
Yeah,
I never
no.
liked that song.
Like what?
I'm sorry. Exactly.
Come on,
Oh my God.
making me question all these reviews now.
Then I mean, you make me want to extend the version. It's just an extended version, so
Guitar just went on for too long.
Yeah, it's just
yeah, you're right,
should have
you're right,
definitely left
you're
it.
From now on, it should have been a cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only like a real like stan to be like enjoying this one.
Honestly,
Yeah. The women. Ah.
Yo, Peanut's flipping shit in here right now.
Yeah.
Like she's pissed
She
off.
stopped
with
doing
us.
somebody's hair. She
Yeah, I know the
threw
fuck
shit
he
out the
didn't
window.
Motherfucker, we talked about this.
Write in the comments,
She just
Peanut.
did my hair too, nigga. Oh, you motherfucker. But yeah, it's actually a really good album, bro. This is a really, really good album.
When you talk
It's
about
a
like,
good
it's a
album.
cool.
It's a good. I mean, yeah, you said a really.
Joe was
good
fucking
album.
2
Really is
years
too much.
old.
It's a lot of
Really is too
adjectives
much.
you got.
Really is too much. It's way too much. I'm
It's
sorry.
a
Too many things on it.
It's a 90s soundtrack, man. It's cool for the time. I feel like it didn't mature.
Take the
as
titty milk
well.
out your
Didn't
mouth,
age.
It
guys.
didn't age well. The songs, the
A lot
2
of
hit
them
songs,
didn't.
well, the 3 hit songs age
Yeah,
well.
My Way is still a.
They're
yeah.
poppy
My
songs, though. That's also the thing.
But yeah, they age well.
Yeah.
They did. You can have a poppy song and the shit still didn't age well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like this is.
Low hanging fruit,
he
though.
knows all
That's
about
what he's
that.
saying. It's too easy.
Oh, watch your mouth.
Damn sure.
Don't you dare go there. But yeah, I feel like this album. Well, you know what? Go ahead, G. Before I do all that, yeah, because I feel like I'm gonna rate it. Yeah.
I'm about to rate this sumbitch too, man.
Joey, well, you got some? You got a piece?
I mean, yeah.
All the fucking bad mouth.
I do got some. Go ahead.
Of the U.S.
I mean, like I said,
Just the obvious, yeah.
this did come out 3 years
Yeah.
after my birth.
That doesn't help.
That was a sweet way
So
to
you
say
can't
it.
really resonate with
So by the
this.
time you
yeah,
already, by the
That
time you
nigga was
already
busting
heard
nuts already.
Yeah.
man.
By the time you heard it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. Is this your father right here?
Mijo.
There it goes. There it goes. Don't touch me.
Not after that.
So when it comes to like the older albums, it helps that you have that
Don't say it like
resonation.
that. Don't say it like that.
I think also with Usher, like I've just gone straight to the Usher's big tracks,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Confessions. Obviously, everything
course.
on Confessions.
Yeah.
Another
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
And then you got 8701.
Yeah.
Then you got those tracks that starts building up.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yeah.
I just personally just go straight to those. So then listen to this, I was like, oh, there's some new Usher tracks.
Wait, he had other tracks?
Yeah, there's some Usher tracks that I haven't listened to before that I might listen to a little bit more often. But then there's some Usher tracks that I'm totally fine not listening to again. Off of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, fuck Kenny Beats. How about that?
Yes, so expected that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some tracks I like, but yeah, it just wasn't like.
It definitely wasn't for you were 3. So.
Yes.
And by the time you came up,
You still in
was
love,
3.
Joe.
He was
Don't
3.
you have sex nice and slow?
But still,
Don't
no.
you like slow jam?
those were
no,
good.
he puts on
I
Kenny
said
Beats and thinks about pancreatic cancer.
I said Nice and Slow was a great one. Nice and Slow was a great one. You Make Me Want, obviously classic.
You Make Me Want.
Nice and Slow, obviously that's popped up on the playlist as well.
Right.
But the other tracks, they were cool. Like I said, I liked I Will. I liked
We gotta find a fourth.
I like Slow Jam. I like Slow Jam.
What can I do? Wrong album. Yeah, Little John's track.
Yeah, that was a good one for Ludacris. But the other ones, they were just okay. I think do you think a part of him with the short album, he tried to do like a mic also? Like, oh, this is gonna be.
I mean, he's got babyface
'Cause,
once. He
obviously-
said, "We're gonna take Michael down.
Yeah.
With you. This is my Michael."
I hope he
I
didn't
could see.
think this was that.
This is what you have.
What you think?
For the king of pop?
Nah.
Is this your
But
king?
I could see them saying less is more.
Yeah.
I could see especially Babyface saying that.
It's a 40
not a
minute.
fluff
Well, the
guy.
original. It's a 40-minute album. 10 tracks, like 4 minutes.
That's more
it
than
was
enough, honestly.
It was a little quick. Let's throw it
That's
out there.
more-
He's
I
got
don't
some heat
want
behind
fucking
him.
15.
With the single, he could have wrote one single the whole album.
But he still
That's what they
is.
did.
Rock it
though.
out.
That's what they did
He
back
didn't
then.
need more than 10.
You go to a
This
concert
wasn't
right
gonna be
now.
on social media.
Right.
These were CDs being
Yeah,
burned.
he had to tour for these motherfuckers.
3 big records. That's
And
all you need.
he was feeling like the king of the world.
and they
dog.
were on fire.
Yeah, they were. They
They
were.
were on
They
fire.
were.
Word, sir?
Still
Word?
are. Yeah, still are.
They're not, they're
know
not
what I
charting
wanted?
right
You go to Usher concert
We
right
shoulda
now.
saw him
he's
in
singing
Vegas.
40s.
We shoulda saw him.
Of
Vegas.
course, maybe 3.
And he's doing all the time. And he's doing all the remakes too.
No.
Singing it.
Yeah.
Like he a matador
Was
and
it
shit on stage.
Was it this album or the 8701 that I was telling you that it wasn't even like? I think it was 8701 that lost to the Isley Brothers, like first week sales,
Oh shit.
which is just baffling. I think it was 8701. Yeah, it sold like over 200K. We lost to the Isley Brothers. It was just crazy content.
Oh,
What,
yeah,
2000
yeah.
What year was that?
2001, you said?
Well, I mean,
Let
I
me
was
see.
probably
Maybe I'm wrong.
one of the last.
But the Isleys was on the up, coming back up at that
They
point.
were.
So
On, I remember
Ron
them
was
having.
on fire.
Yes,
Ron
they
was
had
on fire. He
albums.
was on everything with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
They had, yeah,
Mr.
he
Big
fucking
everywhere.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Mr.
what it
Big.
was, yo.
Yeah.
It was Mr. Big. You ain't
He was
fucking
on
with Mr.
that.
Big.
He was on that. That was the. As a matter of fact, that was the song, the album that song was on.
It is crazy though, just to see like his trajectory, where it was just like that first album obviously didn't do well, and the second album just didn't do. It started doing well later on into it, but wasn't huge.
Joe, you're gonna stop disrespecting.
But then the third album, you could just jump all the way up to 200, and then fucking 1 million with Confessions. That's crazy.
He did. That second album did good though.
It didn't do big records. It's like compared to like
You
the
talking about
snap-
number-wise?
Yeah,
Okay.
numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's just pretty amazing to see like not too
Where
many
he
artists do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He was able to
I
keep
think the
going.
time-
actually
the time-
built.
6 times
I think-
platinum.
Yeah.
I think the time.
I get what you're saying.
now,
They
obviously,
give you
I'm saying.
more time to become who you supposed to be back then.
You actually got to
these
put in
people in
some
his
work
corner.
before you drop an
He
album.
had
And
these
it
people, Tony
be hit.
Braxton, loved this kid.
Yeah.
He had so many people that
And I remember
loved him.
too, Monica was in the spotlight heavy at that time too.
The people, the features are amazing. Like those
Monica
are big
was-
features.
Yeah,
you know?
Monica was popping back then.
Come on now.
She was fresh off that Brandy.
Yeah,
Brandy was touring around that time.
The boy is mine.
The boy is
motherfucker.
mine type shit.
Yeah, they was arguing.
You know where they got that from, Joe? The girl is mine. That's what it originated from.
And it was way better song. If you ask me. They crushed
Honestly,
those two.
way better.
You're not gonna disrespect.
They gotta
I
relax.
love Mike, man.
You gotta relax,
Mike,
yo.
man, I would have whooped his ass too.
So
Joe.
now, if you go to 8701, those are 3 classics, I would say. The singles off that. You Got It Bad, You Remind Me, and You Don't Have to Call It.
You don't have to call it.
Well, let's say every album he has at least 3-4 classics.
He's got some
minimum. Let's say minimum.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't get that. That's rare where you
that's
have
hard,
like
bro.
3 or 2 single
But
classic
like Joe
tracks,
said,
yo.
he kept building every time. Every album,
He just
except for probably the
matured
first one,
and got better.
matured, got better,
Yeah.
and there's classics. There's at least
Advanced.
3
How old was
classics.
he? 19? 18? The first album?
I think so.
He might have been young. The first album, he was younger than that.
He is?
Yeah, he was younger than that.
Yeah, he was like
first album.
15.
He was like
He was like
15 or something.
15.
Like
Yeah, I
that.
think he was like
14,
16.
15.
He was like the
When
Chris
the album
Brown
came
before
out.
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he
right.
was
Yeah.
that
I
guy.
think he was like 16 when the album came
I think I
out. some
remember
shit
hearing
like that.
16 also.
He's a teenager. He's
I
a
thought-
child star, teen star.
Because Monica at the time, I think, was like 19, 18.
That's crazy. I feel like if your name's Monica, you're automatically like
Old as fuck.
35.
Monica
fucked up.
was 18. Holy shit.
I know an old ass Monica now too.
It's like being called
She's a
Betty,
beautiful lady, huh?
Yeah, Bertha.
Bertha, Ursula.
That's fucked up. Damn, I know one of those too.
God damn,
Just
Ursula
think of like the witch.
came out with 25
witch
years
from
old.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
So
inter-
what's
the,
rated?
internet,
What's
the
rated?
internet almost burned down with that fucking.
That's a whole nother one.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that
He
now.
was a
Get
full
that.
on baby with Usher. Look at this guy.
Yeah, that looked like almost a little girl at first, like a dyke or something like
Surprise!
that.
So, Manny, what you give it, man?
He ready to
What you
be
doing?
done with
What
this
you got?
fucking guy. Do y'all like this? I don't even know anymore. What
I'll
you
go
guys
last.
like?
Come, oh, you go like, yeah, you go last.
Because I feel like I'm gonna have to pick this fucking thing up.
I like it.
Uh-oh.
It's not a classic.
It's not a Curtis, I'll tell you that.
I was just about to say, we talking about the man that just said that
That's what
Curtis is a classic.
We can
I didn't say Curtis was a classic.
Sorry,
I didn't say
I
Curtis
didn't mean
was
to
a
throw you off.
Made it seem like
I didn't
I
mean
didn't
to throw
say
you off.
that. I said it's a
Please.
great album. It's a
Please
great album. But
continue.
you know what? No, we're gonna go continue. This is my way.
This is your way.
I'm gonna do my rating my way.
You got me.
Mute that fucking mics, man. Mute that mics. I'm sick and tired of this interruption and shit.
He's right.
Man, come on, man. Here we go. I got this from now on. So anyway, my way is not. It's we got the 3 songs, the 3 great songs for me. I'm gonna give it. I'm shooting from a solid 6.8. I'm gonna give it a solid 6.8 because it's the.
You're serious.
It's close to a 7, honestly.
He is entitled to his opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can be fucking
I'm saying
utterly
that 'cause I'm
surprised.
But you know what? But honestly,
Baffled even.
with those singles, like I said, those singles are
Those
classic.
singles are helping it.
Those is helping it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the transition in the album, I feel like, oh, he's just
I
getting
gotta
a step.
go next, please.
He's getting his baby steps. And he came out
Fair.
with better albums. He was getting better.
Fair.
He's making
That's
his way
what
in
I
the
think
game.
what's fucking it up for me is the other
growth.
albums
The
are
growth,
just
you're right.
yeah,
Right,
that's
the
what it
growth,
is.
yeah.
Right.
So
You
like
were 3.
this for me is like a 7,
Yeah.
but it's just because like I just think of Confessions like that's like probably like a 9. Or
Yeah.
some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't think Confessions is like that?
Yes, but we gotta
supposed
stop
to change.
teetering off, comparing it to other.
It's
we
hard
gotta
not
talk
to.
about-
It's hard
Yeah,
not to.
yeah.
It's hard not to.
But that's
why-
good. He's in
I
competition
get
with
it.
himself.
I get
That's
it.
how it goes,
Yeah.
yo.
Competition with the best.
Hold on.
But see, usually people like plateau at the beginning after they first 2 or first.
Yeah, it's
he
hard.
got
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
He didn't plateau.
very-
Like
rare
a
thing.
gentleman with the monetary name.
So, like, whoa. I caught that one. That was a good one. That was a curveball for your ass. That was a slider. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
So, we'll move on. Just let that breathe.
Simmer.
Okay, so
camera up.
first I gotta critique your rating systems, guys. I gotta break it down.
That 5 is just
Only because you can feel how you feel about an album, but I personally wouldn't compare it to anything else. We're supposed to be worried about where this is. Think about it at that time. This was 97.
It's
We
hard
are
though.
not, we can't.
Joe was just starting to gather
What, Joe
thoughts.
was a tit? Like, were you still breastfeeding? We'll answer that later.
Probably.
But anyway,
when I came
like
over.
at that time, at that time. 97, this was a great album.
Yes,
bro.
97
the,
was.
the lyrics were great. I feel like if we rate it based off where it was, I probably went too high in my rating right here, so I'm not going to give it what I wrote down.
I like how you just gave that huge disclaimer.
And
then
you did make some sense right
That shit
there.
was
You made
probably
some
a 9
sense.
for him.
You know what it is too?
It is.
Okay, so here's another thing.
It is a 9.
I don't want to do this, but when you look at other albums that came out in '97,
Okay, yeah.
Talk about it, yo. Nah, fuck that.
But those are some
That's the
good
point.
years, though.
That's
Erica Badu isn't.
Come on,
Classic.
man.
Keep going. Give me another classic.
Homework by Daft Punk. That's
Bro, this is like fucking Superman
Radiohead,
level.
OK Computer. Listen, these are like my albums. Janet Jackson, The Velvet Rope. I don't know. You guys probably
was-
know
I
remember
about
that.
one.
Jesus Christ.
That was good. It was good.
Missy
send a
Elliott,
slap in
Super
the
Duper
face.
Fly,
Well, that was the
Wu
at the
Tang Forever,
conversation.
Life After Death.
Come on now, man.
So, the Life After Death and the Wu-Tang Forever
It's 97.
was all over the radio.
Butterfly, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that's
I haven't listened to that album. I just assume it's good.
You know,
No, it was-
you know,
you'll know about
Come on over and Shania Twain.
You'll know like 7 of those
I'm
songs.
sure. Yeah, probably. Right. That's when she was top to top.
Yeah.
She was hot.
She was
She
riding
was
on the
hot
car
back
and all
then.
that shit.
Yeah.
She was hot.
So, G, your number?
Don't switch your rating for us, man.
I'm going with a 9.
What? That's right. Stay
Stick to
strong,
your
man.
fucking gun. That's what the fuck I'm talking
I
about.
went higher than that. I went higher than that just because.
You
Just
want
because.
9.5? We pull it with 9.5.
I was gonna go 9. What I was going to say was that if you do not go 9.5, you're a fucking hater. Because this guy is amazing, bro. This is a great bro. He has 2 triple platinum songs.
You know
on
how to
here.
cut a record.
Triple.
Jermaine Dupree, that song.
Jermaine Dupree.
Jermaine Dupree.
JD.
The nigga had Janet on his team. Come on now. He made that was a very good beat with that
Not at that
comeback.
time period, though, but
Yes, it was. Comeback.
No, he. I said you said he had Janet on this thing. He said
No,
not
not
at
at that time period.
period.
I'm just saying, man. His list of accomplishments are far higher than
But
mine.
you said 97 though. You said stay in the realm 97. So why don't you do that?
So you
'Cause
don't want me to
shoot
cut
all
you
over
off.
the place.
You want to just try to bury me because 50 Cent is horrible.
Pew, 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 pew.
So listen,
How many triple platinum
So
songs?
sticking to the time period.
Yes.
At the time, he had some of the biggest artists on his
Correct.
on his album.
Yes.
His fucking what do you want to call him? His
industry
Obi-Wan, my nigga. Like what the fuck? His babyface, bro. So the influence is you can hear babyface. He helped write most of this shit, bro, with him. So. Bro, if you want to really go with it, these are good songs, bro. Wouldn't you still be playing some of these hits? Slow Jam. Even when we were talking about
The 3
them.
songs.
Bro, you don't like Slow Jam with Monica? You wouldn't play that?
I
like Slow Jam.
I
When
like
you
Slow
play
Jam.
listening? Sounds like 4 then,
But
guys.
I thought we said 7 was a
I
solid
said I
score
wasn't
also.
going back to it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to give it what the fuck I want. I'm not going to let you break me down over it.
There you go. That's
Damn,
right. Say it with your chest, fucking
Would you
Like
give
I said,
Confessions?
8.5.
Confessions of 10 out of 10?
We're not talking about confessions, God.
What am I
damn.
giving Confessions?
Well, no, you know what?
I would give it a 9.1, Joe.
Let's
Since you want to ask me right now.
let's not let
Since
him
you
get
want to
out
be
the
an
realm.
asshole.
Let's not
We'll
stay
get
at
there.
97, yo, because honestly, 97 around that time period, fucking great album.
Listen to all the hits he just fucking wrote up, and it's so many more. Like not even just full albums, like the tracks that were out at that time.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, just all the tracks. So fuck me, right? Who's next?
No, that was fucking. That you stick to your
Jesus Christ.
goddamn guns.
Talk about it. Yeah,
Thank
hold
you,
your
sir.
man down, son.
This is a goddamn shame.
And I would be highly upset with you two fucks, but you know what? You guys are just starting to gather thoughts. Your PPs weren't standing up yet.
He's got a solid one yet.
So you know,
Come on, respect.
put some respect on my man's name.
Okay.
All right. There's fucking classic songs on here. Triple platinum songs.
Hits.
So weird
Shit
how
that you.
sales are all of a sudden matter on this podcast.
No, I'm just saying.
when I bring
no,
up 50,
I'm getting,
it's
let me
like
get to my fucking point,
Diamond
guys.
albums. I'm
If
just
you
saying, all right,
go
go
to
ahead.
a club right now, obviously 25 and over,
Right.
and any of these songs come on, panties is dropping.
If two of those songs come on,
Any of these songs.
25 and over?
maybe
Maybe a
3.
little-
That's
yeah,
right. I
maybe a
say
little
3.
older, 27, 28.
Alright, 27.
I'm 28, so no, you gotta go
Alright,
30 and over. Yeah.
Nah, 25 is.
We're going to Marlowe's right now. This shit come
Nice
on.
and slow.
Nice
Yeah,
and
but I'm
slow.
saying he's saying like 3 of those songs, like most of the songs. He
Most
said
of
any of
these-
those songs.
Most of these songs.
Well, we corrected 3 of these songs.
No, 3 of these songs are
You
definitely.
guys are so goddamn
Yeah,
disrespectful.
3 of these songs are definitely. Oh my
You guys are
God,
so
Usher.
disrespectful.
Right.
Yeah.
But I guarantee any of these songs come on, a person that's in a 30 and over spot, whatever.
Yeah, that
in
right,
our
he's right.
realm,
You want
Yeah.
the 30 and up?
in
crowd.
our realm,
Yeah.
in our realm, of the 20. I said 25 because I know our viewers. They're very in tune with the music.
You on Springfield Ave at 20 grand, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mercedes and Minx, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with the BBs and it. I give it a solid
Talk about it.
9. 3, 2,
Go ahead.
9-3.
I like
Go the
it.
fuck on.
9-3.
Rap your
Guess
set,
who's
nigga.
Guess who's getting Usher bucks in the mail? Not these niggas.
But you know what? Yo,
Definitely
I'm
not
glad y'all
Just
like
cause this is around the time, and I'm staying in '97. I'm staying like Wu-Tang was my shit.
Right.
I had the fucking cassette. I remember buying the shit. You know what I'm saying? Biggie shit was up like
Biggie shit was hard.
Yeah.
there was some
This,
shit.
this was your flip when you got the
and
ladies
this
in the
shit,
car.
yeah, this shit
what
right
you
here,
put
come on. It's for the ladies.
This is a certified hood
ladies.
classic.
Joe, I was knocking them down at this time, baby.
Because it is a difference. It's
In the minivan.
You know what I mean? In the hell yeah, in the minivan.
Because some of these records didn't resonate with me until later on. Well,
Yeah, I get
Because
that.
I was
get
younger.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that's why I give you guys the pass.
But I did. I said a 7. That's a solid.
I guess that's
Seven
where I
is
debate
solid.
with you
For
guys. the
when
numbers.
you
That's where I
heard it for
debate.
sure,
Yeah.
and you caught on with the Usher, the later Usher stuff, so I get that. So give you guys the pass.
But you know what?
The
I feel
chili
like
Usher.
another thing to combat that though, I feel like if it's that good, you'll still get it when you're young.
There is a bit of that,
You'll
yeah.
still get it.
Nah,
Sometimes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
If you go back
Thriller?
to it, kind of thing.
No, there's only certain
No,
songs
if
that,
you-
that
certain
stuck
albums,
with me.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So when
back-
y'all, well, I can't
But
say
those are
when
the
you're
reason.
3.
There's a reason those albums are.
well, you're saying
classics,
remember
too.
Right.
Yeah.
the demographic of where we lived, how we grew up, and all that stuff. You think at 3 years old, Joe's mother was playing this shit to fucking cook?
Yeah, he's right
What are you
about
trying
that
to
though.
say?
He's
I'm not
absolutely
sure.
right about that
You're right
though.
about
What are you trying to
That
say?
makes a huge point.
When I came over, she wasn't
fried
playing this
chicken,
shit.
Wow.
Nah, but real shit though. Like
Chicken fried
you gotta.
rice chicken.
It's also the demographic. Like we all grew up in a
In the cities?
an environment, in an environment that shit like this would have been playing.
That
you know what I'm
resonates.
saying?
It really
at an
resonates.
auntie's house,
Exactly.
at a house party. You know what I'm saying? The
Outside shit.
kickback outside, chilling
Block
bullshit.
party.
This shit was bumping.
So,
And I feel like you was a
disclaimer,
teenager around that
I
time.
also grew up in this. My family also grew up in the same area. So.
Understandable. We were 3 years old.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's why.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you really
from the
didn't.
same hood.
It's from a little bit of Clopton house, dude. That's all it is.
Right down the
Cuts
street
from a
from
little
Manny.
bit of different.
No, but I'm just. God damn it, Joe. Don't make
Our cloths are
make me feel
different.
bad.
Don't let them. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't make me feel bad,
do
goddamn.
that.
What I'm saying is that around our time, we was listening to shit like this.
Yeah.
Joe didn't hear it until what? Middle school, high school.
Nostalgia's hitting you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This shit was
It's
I was
it's
knocking
nostalgia.
down to this
It's a
shit.
nostalgia score. Okay.
Yeah,
It is.
It's a nostalgia score.
That's nice.
That's a real thing. Nostalgia score is a real thing.
That's
That's
exactly
how
Because it's
what
got
I
a
did.
spot.
That's the only
It's
reason
got a
I gave
spot.
him a 9.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with nostalgia
the
scores.
only
though.
reason I gave
Yeah.
him a 9.
Numbers wise and all that stuff, no. It's
Curtis?
it's a
It takes you
7,
back.
8.
Every fucking
I love it.
person.
Yeah,
I love it.
anything
from
50
them.
is fucking nah.
It feels good. I was having a good time, man.
I said that. It feels good.
I agree with you.
Good time. Good time.
I definitely agree
Well,
with
you
you.
want to argue a nigga down about it. Yeah, that's how good
I
it
definitely
feels.
agree with you. Numbers wise and shit like that, it's a
that's what it
7, it's an 8. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
it's
the
got some
nostalgia
classic.
factor kicks in.
Nostalgia,
It's hard not.
the way this shit was hitting back then, the way, I grew up listening to this shit and all
Yeah.
that. That was a 9.
Yeah.
9.1,
Nice nostalgia just
9.2.
transported you back.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
I get that.
He's like, my
I
hands
remember
are
running
off.
around fucking
you guys.
in the streets, running around Grafton Ave, listening to shit like this, knocking them down. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Love,
it doesn't matter.
Good times, man. Memories.
That's good, man.
I should have run Joe down.
How low did you go?
Huh?
How low did you go?
He said 6 points.
6.8.
No, he said like a 6.5 or
He
some
said
shit like that.
6.7. I know.
Oh,
6.7.
I could have said I said 6.
Okay.
6.7, 6.8, one of those.
I was staring to a 7. I was
I think
Well,
Are you in
that's
another league?
I was.
Are you in another league?
Nah.
Oh,
But
don't worry, Joe. I
Nah,
beat you.
nah.
Overall,
Yeah, no,
overall, great album.
Yes.
Class, not
This guy
classic
in these
track.
I know, yeah.
Classic
classic.
We gotta
tracks.
work on our adjectives here.
This is a certified hood
Probably the
classic.
greatest album ever, but it's all right. You know.
But yo, 6 times platinum, man. If it ain't good, 6 times platinum is fucking great.
I think-
to be honest, that's damn near diamond.
I think
So,
what helps is
women line numbers
once
count.
Confessions started hitting, I think a lot of the people just
A lot of the
went back.
backlog,
Yeah.
back catalog definitely was there.
to the
I don't.
crates.
How does that? No, never mind. That's another question for another. But yeah, I think a lot of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we out.
Fuck Usher. Apparently, that's what this table
Yeah,
feels like. I don't know what these guys.
Yo, man, $973, man.
Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. 973 Vibes across
see
all
you next
platforms.
week, man.
And now hit that little notification, guys, so you, keep up with us.
Yo, Deck, appreciate you, my boy.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. I'm gonna lose this week.
Let's get.
Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.
Bubbles!